Hi everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, as you can see, we are in a little bit of a different setup. So, as you know, we haven't seen each other for a while. I haven't seen you guys. I haven't been posting videos because we have been moving. So I just want to give a little bit of a sneak peek at Hamakua Redfoots' new home. We are still in the Hamakua forest. We are still in the Hamakua coast. And as you can see behind me, we have a nice ohia tree forest. You can't tell it right now because they're not blooming, but those are all ohia trees. And you can see actually, we have an excavator. So that excavator is going to be clearing out the land because there is overgrown guinea grass. And today I just want to give you guys a sneak peek and a little bit of a tour. So this new home, our home, Hamakua Redfoots, is located in the Hamakua Forest Reserve of the Big Island of Hawaii. So don't mind the mess. We're going to go ahead and walk down. I'll show you guys a little bit. And we will see the new home. So you can see the excavator. If you see a little bit of a mess, we are clearing out the property. Like I said, because we got to clear it out. We got turtles, tortoises, and not just them, but we're getting more animals, which you will see if you stay tuned. So we'll go ahead. And this whole area is 5 acres, 4 acres, about 4 acres going down there, and the rest 1 acre going up here. So go ahead. So all this, if you can see, is going to be cleared out with the excavator and other machines. This is all going to be cleared out. Wild boar have gotten into here, obviously, because we are in a forest reserve, so there are a lot of them. But it's going to be changed out. This is all going to be flat. We're keeping the ohia trees. They're very beautiful, especially when they bloom, and they are an endangered tree. But this isn't just going to be home for the tortoises. So you might be wondering, well, it's 4 acres. How am I going to put only 7 redfoots in 4 acres? They're not going in the 4 acres. They have their own area, which is much bigger what they have at the moment. And this whole area will be going to other animals and livestock that we'll have, because at this point we're going to have our own homestead and we got to get started off somewhere. So as you can see, a whole lot of plants, guava trees, these are all going to be cleared out. Of course, the guinea grass, the famous guinea grass, we got to clear that out too. And then in the future, this looks very messy right now. It looks very wild because it is wild. It hasn't been taken care of properly beforehand before we bought this property. So it's going to be all cleared out. It's going to look real nice. We'll end up having, like I said, livestock that you guys will see soon. And then not only that, but we'll end up building enclosures down here, probably some ponds for water turtles, because we can also have dry species, dry tortoises come down here as well. But it is very wild, and it keeps going down on that way for another 4 acres. So it's a very big property, but it's beautiful. We have some pictures, old pictures of it when it was finally cleared out and just the trees, and it's really amazing what it looks like. So it's going to take some work, especially in this new chapter, but you know, at the end of the day, it's worth the work, because this is going to be the new home for me, my family, and of course Hamakua Redfoots. So this is mainly it. This is most of the land, and of course the rest of the land goes up that way, and we'll go ahead and see where the redfoots are staying. So while we're going up here, I wanted to show you something really cool about this property. If you look up, we have a 2,000 square foot warehouse, steel warehouse, and it's absolutely amazing. It's massive, and it's just going to give us a whole lot. It has a whole lot of opportunity to do with it. There's going to be solar panels in the future all on tops that will power the whole property, because if you think about it, that big of a warehouse, if you just covered the whole roof with solar panels, you can power a whole lot with that. So that's gonna happen in the future, next coming future. But it's just amazing, the whole warehouse, and of course the whole land down here that we're gonna have. So it's no longer just turtles and tortoises. This is gonna be Hamakua Redfoots homestead. So let's go ahead and see where the redfoots are staying. So we're right next to the warehouse, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys where our redfoots are gonna be staying. Most of them, at least, or actually all of them, and maybe some other species that I might end up putting there. So this is massive compared to the other property, the original Hamakua Redfoots. You can see you have a ranch gate, and temporarily we're gonna have some animals in here that you guys will see If you follow me on my Instagram, I'll probably post it on there before we post it on YouTube. But we're gonna have some animals in here, clearing up this whole area temporarily before we get the tortoises moved in. And you can see just the opportunity we can put in here. I can build a massive water bowl for the redfoots, much more natural habitat. We can put banana trees, papaya trees surrounding them, and make it almost like South America, because this is perfect weather here. It doesn't get too hot, it doesn't get too cold here. So the redfoots can live here 365 days, and it's got a lot of opportunity to put them. And just think about it. If we had a nice big enclosure with some chain link, not just the hog wire fence, and then the tortoises can have everything. So like I said, temporarily, if you go ahead, follow me on my Instagram. If you do have Instagram, you'll be able to see the new animals that are going to be going in here. I'll probably post them as soon as we get them and we put them in here, just a short little sneak peek at them. And they're not going to be the only ones, because from now on, we're not going to just have turtle and tortoises here. So this was mainly it. You know, I want to focus on this a little bit to show you guys around. It's a big property. I'm out of breath because we just walked up the hill, but it's massive. We got a stable back here that's going to be enclosed. I'm going to put, of course, the animals, the new animals are going to be staying in there. Part of there's going to be for them, and then the rest of the stable is going to be enclosed for babies. So this is it. This is the new property, and of course, here's most of it. Now that we're up here, I just wanted to show you the stable, which was a horse barn for horses they did have here. But you can see it's a little wear down, but we're going to fix it up real good. It's still really sturdy. This whole thing, it's really nice. It's got power, it's got water. And this whole thing is going to be for babies along with animals that we're getting. I got to be careful with saying what they are. But this is where it's going to be. You can see it's very messy, but we did clear out a whole lot that was in here. This is much cleaner than when we first saw it. So it's going to be enclosed. This whole area is going to be for the animals when they stay at night. And then this is going to be turned into for the babies. And then this, most likely, this door here, I'll end up turning this, once we fix it up a whole lot, this is going to be an incubator room. Of course, the grass has to be cleared out. And then I'm going to put in a new floor, fix it up, get some electricity in here, some more outlets. And then we'll be able to have a whole room dedicated to the babies, a little bit of a nursery. And then not only that, but we can fit a whole lot more. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a couple more months before everything's settled. So it'll be a while before we have our next full video and our full tour. And as you can see, we already got some chickens here. So we already got chickens. It's been a while since I had chickens, but this is an amazing area. You can see they did have a big chicken coop. They never put the chickens inside of it, so it's really worn down. But that's going to be taken out. I'm going to turn that into more area for the babies. It's all going to be enclosed. There's going to be another separate room for the animals that are staying there. And it'll just look fantastic, more fantastic than it already is. So it looks a little messy. You can see this whole, it's nice sun. Sun is coming down here. So I'll probably end up putting some other species here. It's very plain. Maybe some box turtles will get moved in closer to the shade. And then, of course, Eddie's pond will be going somewhere around here maybe. And that will be the first video, a long video I'll probably post, which is Eddie's pond, because I have to get that settled in since it is a biological pond. And just show you around a little bit. This is all the previous owners' old buildings that they did have. And yeah, so it's new property, very big, which means a whole lot of work. But good things will happen as long as you build it. So that's it for today's video. A little bit of a sneak peek. And go follow me on my Instagram and Facebook. I do have Facebook now. So go ahead, follow me on both platforms so you can get more sneak peeks of the animals that we're getting and also a little bit more on what we're doing here. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one.